Hello everyone and welcome to my very first video in over a year. Yeah, it's been over a year. This is also my first video using my voice, and I've tried to make this video so many times, but there was just something wrong with it every single time, and I don't know, I just didn't like it. So I'm trying for hopefully the last time. Hopefully this is the last time. And yeah, so in this video I'm going to just do not a tour, but just showcase my world that I've been working on for the last year and a half. Yeah, so the first thing you'll notice is I'm playing on the Java version, and I got these really cool shaders, and they make my base look really, really awesome. Yeah, so like I said, I've been playing on this world since June of 2024, and I've done so much, and I still got a lot to do. But anyways, let's get this video started. Kind of a long intro, I know, but let's get it. Yeah, as you can see, I have just crossed the 2,000 day mark. And so I decided to put this video together just showing what I've done in 2,000 days and kind of go over, just the process of how I made everything, just how I put it all together. So yeah, let's get this started. So in here, this is my main base. It's not going to be my main base forever. I'm going to make a bigger one because I want to make like a huge automated storage system because I am sick and tired of having to store everything. Like, just got all this random stuff that most of it I don't even use. I got way too many music discs. Yeah, this is just my main area. It's just a storage system, but it looks really cool. I really like it in here. Then going into here, this was the original storage system, but I quickly outgrew this. So I built down here, and this has been my storage system ever since. Then, yeah, there's just a couple other stuff around here, like there's an auto smelter. And then down here is my moss farm. And moss is a very important material in this world. You'll see that in a second why. It also gets me a lot of bone meal, so also really helpful for that. I'm not seeing any moss come through. Is it working? It should be working. Oh, these things are probably empty. That's probably what, right? If I can get in there. Yeah, those are empty. I have to replace those soon. Yeah, it is nighttime, so I'm gonna quickly sleep, and then I guess I shouldn't install it anymore. I'm gonna show you guys the base, and you've already seen the base in the thumbnail, and I'm probably gonna make a cinematic intro. Hopefully I do, because I feel like that would be really cool. So yeah, let's just show the base off. So we're just gonna fly around and give a nice view of what I've been working on. And there it is. So as you can see, it's a cliffside village on top of this massive mountain range. And yeah, so I'd say, like, what was it? I think 3 days after I created this world, I started working on this. Like, it was initially just this red building, and then I expanded it build by build, and I built the mountain on top of it, which that took a couple months at least. But yeah, it's just there's a bunch of shops in here and just stuff that are actually useful. Like in here is I got like all my armor trims, so I can find them. Yeah, right here. Still need to collect them all. I haven't finished that. Then yeah, there's like a chicken farm in here. And I plan on making all these into shops. Like what's here? It's gonna be like an aquarium, something in there. And yeah, there's still work to do on this. I need to add some more detail, but I think it looks really cool so far. Got a really damaged iron golem over here. But yeah, and then down here there is a really cool beach. Built this quite early on, and I just absolutely love it. Just come down here, enjoy the view of the water. And then I guess I'll show you probably one of my most proudest things on this world is this cave here. So I built this like the first week of this world, and this took absolutely forever. I think it took over 5 days to build this cave. So just placing all the stone and all the details, that took like 5 days. And then after that, I put some villagers in here. So we got our mending guys, our whatever other trades, feather falling. So yeah, this is how I've gotten all my enchantments on this world. And then down here is my mine. This is just a giant hole that I just put TNT in here and just exploded the whole thing. Yeah, that's just how I get all my diamonds down there. It's nothing special. I'm not going to show it off. And then, yeah, so say like the first first 4 months I built this base. And then while I was building it, I took a bunch of breaks. I did other stuff. Like this over here, which is my factory zone. And down here we have a sugarcane farm. And right here is a bamboo farm, which I use to get sticks, which I then trade with my Fletchers. And that's how I get a bunch of emeralds. So yeah, this is just a bamboo farm. We got a flying machine that gets activated, comes over here, and it goes back. And there's a bunch of hopper mine carts that collect all the bamboo, bring into these crafters, and then yeah, the sticks go down here, and I load them up, which I have way too many. I also got a bunch of bamboo blocks, because why not? Moving on, there's a couple other farms. Over here is my iron farm, which no longer works because all the zombies despawn. But yeah, this no longer works. All the zombies are gone. So I'm going to have to take that down eventually. And then over here is my favorite thing. Achievement, I guess. And this is my wool farm. This is 64 sheep. And it's fully automatic. There is a craft over here which you can put iron. And it will send all the shears up here into a water stream. And they will all feed into these dispensers, making sure this sheep farm is pretty much will last forever as long as I feed the iron. And then down here there's a bunch of hopper minecarts which collect the wool. It's then, as you can see, it's shot out the dispenser, and then it's sorted into one of these 16 hoppers. And yeah, I don't really have a use for wool at the moment, but it's just nice to have it in case I do, because wool is an absolute pain of a material to get. So it's better to have it than not. And then moving on, I guess I'm just gonna show you guys what I've been working on like since, what has it been, like April? Yeah, since April, and that is the forest. So this absolutely insane project that I am still working on to this day. And I make it a goal to get about 5 trees a day done. That's my goal. But yeah, this has been what I've been working on since like the last 4 months. And I think I placed like 600 trees, maybe. Possibly more, I don't know. It's going to be more because there's all this over here that needs to be added. But yeah, I still got a lot to do, but it's very good progress so far. And I guess now I can just talk about the whole idea of the base. Because yeah, we had the cliff over there with the village. We got these farms, these factories. Yeah, this whole base is meant to just be kind of like a nature painting. Like, I just want to make it feel like you're actually just in. I just want to make you feel like you're in an actual environment, and I feel like I pulled that off pretty well. Like it just looks so beautiful, especially with the shaders. Let's go. Yeah, let's keep following the path. So down here, you have just some animal farms. Don't really use them. They're just for decoration. And then we come into here. This is the path to, I guess, the entrance of my base. And I just built this. Like I built this like a couple days ago. Over here we have a little campsite, it looks like. A nice picnic bench. We got a campfire. And then we have this really cool natural arch I made. And yeah, this is supposed to be the entrance to the base. So I just wanted something that was kind of just block the view. So when you come in here, you're just inside the forest. And then let's go over to probably one of my favorite areas of the entire world, and that is the farmlands over here. So we crossed this really cool bridge that was a pain to build, but it looks really cool. And then over here is my honey farm. This has got me all the honey I could ever need or want. So we got honey over there, and then there's honeycomb under here. Here, just a bunch of honeycomb. I built this back in May, so like 3 months ago. Moving on, we have the wheat fields, which I absolutely love. I don't know why I like building wheat fields, but it just makes any world just look so cool. And then over here we have the stables. This is where I think I have a horse and a camel. If they add any more rideable mobs, I'll add them into there. And then moving over here, we just have a bunch of silos for no reason, except that they just look cool. Yeah, so I guess the last thing we have left is this village over here. Yeah, this is the fishing village. Not really used for fishing, but it's kind of the whole idea of it. But what I use this for is to trade. So I got a Fletcher's over here. So like I said, I bring my sticks from the bamboo farm over here, trade them with them. And then, yeah, I just have a bunch of villagers in here. Over here are some clerics. Or clerks. I don't know which one it is. I think it's cleric. I've seen people pronounce it both ways. And then right over here is my stonemasons. And then right here is how I've gotten a lot of my emeralds, and that is my farmers. So I bring pumpkins and melons, and oh shoot, I never showed you that. Let me go over there. Can't believe I forgot that. Yeah, so down here is a cactus farm over here, and then cactus farm down there, and then over here there is a pumpkin and melon farm, which gives me all my pumpkins and melons. And I go and trade them with those villagers over there. And that's how I got a bunch of emeralds. And while I'm over here, I didn't realize I did forget one thing to show off, and that is my treehouse. And this, so yeah, this was my first base in the world. I also do have a map of the world, so you can see a good view of everything. So yeah, this was my first base I built on this. I lived here for like about a week, and then I moved into my main base. And yeah, there really isn't much left of this village, so it wasn't too much a problem that I went over there. Yeah, I just really liked this. Like at first, it was not turning out how I wanted. I didn't like it, but I trusted the process, and it actually turned out pretty nice. Yeah, other than that, we have a potato farm down here, and I think that's pretty much it. Like there is a bunch of other stuff in this world. Like there's a bunch of farms. I got like a creeper farm. I got a wither farm. Like a frog light farm. I got a bunch of farms all around the world, but they're not worth showing because it's just auto farms. There's no reason to show them. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video. And let me know what you guys want to see me do next. Like, do you want some tutorials like on how to make these trees or terraforming? Let me know because I'll happily make them. Like I've already made 600 trees. What doesn't hurt to make one more. And then yeah, guess I'm just do a little flyby. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah, there's this canal over here. I guess I didn't show that. Yeah, let's just do a nice flyby while I finish up this conclusion. So yeah, the base looks really cool at night. So thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.